On this part, we are going to design the third section of the movie details page, and that is the reviews section. For that, let us go back to our app and write some code. Now in here, similar to the actors, what I'll do is that I'll just copy this section. I'll just add an HR tag and then a BR. So we basically have a horizontal line and then we have some space between the horizontal line and the new section. Now on the actors, we are going to type the review section because that is going to be our next one. So reviews. And then regarding the reviews, we do not need to center the text. So I'll just remove the text center and then replace the app details actors with the app details reviews. So I'll just cut the line and paste it in here. Now let us go to the Bootstrap page. And before we go to that page, you can see that in here we are using an accordion. So that is another Bootstrap component that we can use for this section. But as I have mentioned before, if you want to use a different component, feel free to just go to Bootstrap, select a component that you like and use it in here. So in the Bootstrap page, I'll just search for accordion. This is the one. And then I'll just scroll down in here and select one of the accordions. In the app, you could see that we have a star. After the star, we have the rate, and then we have the rate title. Then when you click on the rate, down here you can see the rate description. Then you have the author of the rate. And then at the end, you have another text which says that, for example, in this case, it says that 247 out of 301 people found this helpful. So this one in here is one example, but if you want, you can just scroll down in here and check for the other ones. So in here is always open. So I'll just copy the first one. Just copy this one, go to the app, and then in here I'll just go to the app details reviews. So it's the details reviews, and then go in here to the HTML file. I'll just remove this one and paste this other one in here. Now let us start and modify the accordion, but of course, when we move to the next parts, when we are going to load the data either from a static file or we are going to get all this data from a service, in that case, we're just going to use one accordion item and then iterate in that item and show all the movie reviews. So in here, I'll just type, instead of accordion item 1, this will be just review 1. Then we're going to have the review 2. And then the review 3. Now we have said that in front of the review title, we are going to have a star. And to add the star, I'll just use an icon. So I tag, and then in here class. The Bootstrap class for the star is bi, then space bi star. And then after the star, you need to also define the rate. We saw that the rate is in bold text. So for that, I'll just create a B tag. And then inside here, let's say for the first one, we have a rating of 7.5 out of 10. And then we have the review 1. So whenever you click the title, you are getting some text. For that, I'll just remove the strong from here, and then I'll just replace it with a P tag. So here you can see that we have P tag. So you can see we have the accordion header. Whenever you click the accordion header, it's going to open the accordion body that has the ID collapse 1. And if you scroll to the left, you can see that this div has the collapse 1 ID. The same goes for the review 2, review 3, and all the other review items. So here we are going to have a P tag, and this P tag is going to have the review description. Sometimes it can be very long, and that is why we are using an accordion. Then after the P tag, you could see that we had the username, and for the username I'm going to use a Bootstrap class which is called the black quote footer. So P and then black quote then footer, and then inside here we're going to have the review author, and then at the end we're going to have one more P tag, but inside the P tag we're going to have italic text, and this is going to be, let's say, 100 out of 120 people found this useful. Now I'll just copy this section, so all the P tags, copy them, paste them down here, just remove the strong, paste them down here. Then the same way I'll just remove the strong tag and paste them down here. Let us scroll up. I'll just copy only this section, so just this one. And then for the review 2, I'll just make it, let's say, 8.5. And for the review 3, I'll just make it 9.5. Now let us just save all the changes in here and go to the browser. Now in the browser you can see that the review section was added down here. You have the 3 reviews that we added. Here you have the review description, you have the review author, and the last text which says that 100 out of 120 found this useful. Now if you click on the second one, the first one will be collapsed, you have the second one and the third one. Now on the next part you'll learn how to add the last section for the details view, which is the similar movies.